Hello, I'm ABXToyCam, welcome back to the secret feature video. These are videos I make every single time an update comes out to let you know about all of the features that were included in the update, but that weren't included on the official changelog. The reason I do this is because if you do just read the changelog, you might assume that's every single major feature in the update. However, a lot of the time there are, features that don't quite make it onto there, and this is your way to know about those so-called secret features. So today I have 5 of them that I found in TU43 so far, and I'm going to be sharing with them from least interesting to most interesting, because they're all kind of weird in their own way, and I think it'd be cool to share 5 of them in today's video. So hopefully you all do enjoy this. If you do, like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel and lets me know you do like the secret features. And as a fun little fun fact I'll be sharing at the end of the video after these secret features, there's a little bit of an Easter egg in this update if your name is Gary that you might like. So that's very specific and weird. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. The first little, secret feature, which is to do with beds. So beds in Minecraft console have changed so much for reasons I'm not even entirely sure, but basically they have changed the sleeping animation once again. Here's what it looks like now. As you can see, you don't just like shift slowly down, you kind of just you don't shift automatically down, you just slowly kind of like tilt down until you reach your final resting position and you wake up the next morning, or in my case don't, because your day's set to thing. So with that said, let's set the time today and let's show you the second secret feature in this update. And this one is one that I know a lot of you will know about, but if you didn't watch the trailers and you just read the changelog, they actually forgot to include savannah villages. So now when you go to a village that's in a savannah biome, instead of looking like just a regular one like this, it's instead going to have acacia wood, which is a really nice wood, and acacia planks around it, which is a really, really cool thing to find because, again, they're just so bright. So I think they're my favourite village of all the 3 by far. They're just so much better than the other ones, and alongside that, of course, you'll find your beetroot there. So isn't that much cooler? So also I've got Frostwalker on, so that's why that's like that. So yeah, the second secret feature is savannah villages. They're really, really cool, and a lot of people are saying, are there, like other villages too? Not to my understanding, but there is at the very least savannah villages. So as well as that, there is a third secret feature in this update, which is to do with the way that banners are held in item frames. So this is a small deal, but if you played the PC version, then you'll know how weird and annoying it is that when you put banners in an item frame, they kind of just like tilt out the top of it. I'll show it on screen right now, hopefully. Basically, instead of just being like in the item frame, half of it's in there and half it's up there. I don't know why that is. It's like a weird bug they've never fixed, but they fixed it on the console as a console exclusive to make it so that banners can be shown nicely. These are just both purple banners, as you can see. Nothing too interesting going on there, but still, they're a thing that do exist, and the banners and item frames look much better now. I think that if you have a really cool banner that you want to show off, you can do it without looking like you're doing it in a weird way in an item frame. Whereas if you just want to have something like that, if you want to try and just do it on the wall, then it takes up 2 slots. This is a way to have it take up 1 slot in a reasonable way. And that sounds confusing, but again, if you ever dealt with PC banners, you know what I mean. So if you don't know what I mean, you're just like, well, how about other cool console exclusive stuff? How about I next show you the fact that let me actually just take some damage by falling into the sky. Let me show you one of my favorite features from 1.9 they put in this update, because they made it so when you that almost killed me. When you take damage and you regenerate with your hunger, if you have high saturation, which you'll get from any high saturation food like steak or like that, you regenerate your health much faster. So look how fast my health is going up. That's not because we're on peaceful, it's because of the fast regeneration, which came from 1.9 and is now in this update. So yeah, that's one of my favorite secrets because it's so handy. I really think it's going to change up like the battle minigame stuff and how that's played, and it kind of is a big deal. So yeah, are you excited about combat changes? Well, they put one of them in this update at the very least. So as well as that feature, which was taken from 1.9 without really mentioning anything, there's another kind of big one that really changes the way you want to fight the end and do that sort of stuff, because they have changed the places that Endermen will spawn. So I believe I haven't been able to check the end, but they will also spawn, as well as the overworld now, in the Nether. So to show you this, let's go to the Nether. And let's turn on mob spawning, because I keep mine with it turned off because it's just so much of a mess otherwise. But if we turn on mob spawning, everything's going to suddenly spawn at once. I'm going to see some zombie pigmen just over there. We're going to see some more. By the way, that's my own village, it's not a thing. And you should eventually be able to find a group of Endermen, because now, as well as being able to spawn rarely in the overworld, you should be able to find Endermen in the Nether too. So if we just fly around, we'll eventually find a group of them. And it's really, really cool because I just randomly ran into one. But the cool thing about the way they spawn in the Nether is you usually find them in groups. And because the Nether, if you have a nice flat... Okay, those are wither skeletons. If you have a relatively flat area, it means that you can find Endermen in a nice group. And it might even be more efficient now to kill them in the Nether than the overworld. Again, that's something that you'd have to do a bunch of searching on. But because they're available in the Nether 24 hours or all of the day, 20 minutes a day, versus only some of the day, it's something that's quite useful. And I swear, the first time I tested it, I was like, I turned it on and they instantly spawned here, but now I can't find any. But I'm sure you will believe this one, but you can actually find Endermen in the Nether, which I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you, because it's pretty darn cool if you ask me. Okay, so I decided to despawn my entire Nether because I just wasn't finding a thing. But here you can see a group of 4 Endermen did just spawn. They have a similar rarity to the overworld in terms of the fact that you'll find other mobs about 5 times as often. But still, if you are in the Nether, okay, this is getting pretty dangerous pretty fast. But if you are in the Nether and you want to find Endermen, it's now something you can do, which is really cool to me because it means that, you know, again, the way I guess the speed runs to the Ender Dragons now just got that little bit faster, and that's another thing I want to do as like a fun little challenge. So yeah, the 5th secret feature in this update is Endermen will now spawn in the Nether. And this is big for a bunch of reasons, but it's also just cool because the Nether is now a better place. So yeah, 5 secret features in this update. There is the fact that, you know, your health regenerate faster. There's the Enderman. There's the fact that banners look way better in item frames. The savannah village is just in their entirety. And there's also a new bed animation. But as well as that, there's a cool little bug that will be fixed in the next update. But for now, if your name is Gary, you can enjoy the fact that you have your own dedicated banner. That's right, this is called the Gary banner because I guess someone made a typo and accidentally put Gary instead of Gray. But yeah, here is a Gary banner. It's just for you, any Garys watching this. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did all like it, like the video and let me know because it helps out the channel. And let us know you do like TU43 and Gary. You know, I'm sure Gary's a great guy. Share the if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel. And if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. So yeah, I hope you did all enjoy this video because I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.